Wade Heineman, still home, 12/6, 2022, 1:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. I decided to show a bunch of my old records here to prove my identity again. I am Wade Allen Heineman, 51 years old. Some of this stuff has been possibly stolen and returned, so I don't know what the frauds have had in their hands and what they haven't, but I'm going to show some of this stuff. All right, I was employed by Frito in 1995 and 1996. As you can see there's one pay stub, Wade Allen Heineman, as you see, Frito Incorporated, a bunch of my pay stubs, and this is 9/23/1995, and there's a bunch of more pay stubs there. Again, I don't know what the frauds have stolen and returned because they've had access to all my stuff many times. Here's Operation Threshold. I was employed there in 1996. As you can see up here, my name is covered on most of it. And I noticed it's that way on many of my pay stubs. Looks like the fraud stole the address labels from out of the envelopes. These are all from Operation Threshold. I was there 96 and 97. I lived at Canterbury Court in Waterloo. That was one of their properties. It's close to the Arby's there. So this is 1/31/1997. Operation Threshold. I worked as a property manager, maintenance for them, 96 and 97. I lived there in 96. Looks like they may have stolen the 96 pay stubs from it. Here is when I worked in Cedar Falls. These are pay stubs from Cedar Falls, Iowa. When I worked there, 97 to 2000. I covered most of my Social Security number here. I don't want to show all of that, but this is 12/12/97 to 12/19/97. Cedar City, Cedar Falls. Worked for the fire station there. As you can see, I've got several of those too. They had two different forms of pay stubs. This is when after Jay Cole was there in 19. He was the head of public safety in 98 or 99. I don't remember, but that was the second form. And this shows reimbursement for it's called Artie Dranko. This is for cafeteria plan. As you can see, this is 1718 Main Street here. Shows my address. That is where the old fire station was, 1718 Main Street. So it shows that I was employed at the fire station, and what I got back from cafeteria plan benefits, dental work in 1997, 98. Then I got the job in Dubuque, and here's a pay stub from the city of Dubuque. This is 2003. It looks like the frauds have stolen most of them from before this. This is March 7th, 2003. This is before I got put on administrative leave. But as you can see, I was living at, actually I was living at 1433 Washington Street, but it still has me here at 895 Yale Court. In 03, I was at 1433 Washington Street. Actually, I had moved to Main Street by then. I was living on North Main Street by this time, but they still had me there because I was probably just getting my paychecks at City of Dubuque at the housing department. But that's again March 3rd, 2003 March 3rd, 2003. I had a house at 1433 Washington Street, but it was vacant at this time. I was living on North Main Street with my ex-fiance. And here's a bunch more of them. These are all from 03 paychecks from City of Dubuque. Again, I don't know what the frauds have had in their hands. It looks like they probably had some of this stuff in their hands, because I would have had other pay stubs from 2000 to 2003, and they would have had the correct addresses of where I lived at the time. This shows 1433 Washington Street. After I got laid off City of Dubuque, I started getting behind on child support, as you can see. 9/18/2004, dated, behind on child support. That's the ending 3 digits of my case number and my social security number, 96. The last 2 digits there. There's where it was sent from, Sycamore Street. So that's for my 27-year-old son, Austin. Frauds have stolen a lot of paperwork regarding that. This shows my account at Viridian, or it used to be John Deere Community Credit Union, and then it became Viridian. My former account was listed right there, 100175. It's been closed a long time, so there's no risk of anybody having that account compromised. The account was closed a long time ago. When my BMW was repossessed in 2018, they closed my accounts there. But as you can see, it was a check from the University of Northern Iowa, because I went to school. I went to UNI. The first in 2000, I was commuting back and forth to UNI from City of Dubuque, where I worked. So 100175, check from University of Northern Iowa. I was going to school part-time in the year 2000, commuting back and forth to UNI. Here is where I worked part-time, Shot Tower Inn. I've shown this one before, but Shot Tower Inn, this is when I lived on 1736 Hebe Street, and the date on this one is, where's the date? Apparently it doesn't have a date on it. This is my W2 from the Shot Tower, from the year 2000. W2 from the year 2000, when I worked at Shot Tower part-time after my job at City of Dubuque, housing inspector. And here is my tax return from the year 2000, when I lived on Yale Court in Dubuque. Yale Court, Dubuque. Tax return. I've covered up some of it just so the frauds couldn't see all of it. But as you can see, it says housing inspector. This is the 1999 taxes. So I had just moved to Dubuque in 2000. I had just moved to Yale Court from Hebe Street. Yeah. I lived on Hebe Street first, and then Yale Court, moved to Yale Court. And that's where I got my taxes done at H&R Block that year. So I didn't make a lot the year before that, as you can see, as an inspector at City of Dubuque. Employer provided health insurance in 1999. This is for when I worked at XL Specialized Trailer in 2016-17. It's my W2 from there, or something, medical or something, and W2. I'm not going to look at it real close. Here is when I worked at Taylor Construction in 2018. Dated 5/4/2018. 5/4, yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Pay period 4/22, yeah, okay. Pay period 4/22 to 4/28 or 4/29, I can't see that. But that's Taylor Construction. My last paycheck there, Taylor Construction. That's after I quit because frauds were breaking into my BMW. Here's Meridian, and that is dated April 4th, 2018. April 4th, 2018. To Wade Heineman, 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank. And it's sealed. So, there it is again. Meridian, 1809 W Fairbank Avenue, Fairbank, 2018. August 4th. Oh, August 4th, 2008. Sorry. You see the postmark, August 4th, 2008. So, it's sealed. I'll show you, it is count number 100175. I haven't even looked at this yet, but I know what it is. And count number 100175 up here. This has been long closed. Wade Allen Heineman, 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank, Iowa. Dated 7/31/08. 7/31/08. Iowa 100175. Wade Allen Heineman, 1809 W Avenue. So this is after I moved back to Fairbank in 2005. Just opened this again, 2008. Postmark August 2008. There, and here is what I just opened. Count number 100175, 7/31/08. Wade Allen Heineman, 1809 W Avenue. So that's after I moved back to Fairbank. Here's something from XL Specialized Trailer when I worked there. May 25th, 2017. So again, I don't know what the frauds have had access to and what they haven't, but this is stuff that I've been trying to protect, but the frauds have had access to it multiple times due to me being arrested for different things. And here's from Iowa Association of Housing Officials. This is all classes from Iowa Association of Housing Officials, which I was president of in 2001 to 2003, 2002 to 2003.